And we're live. uh, ba, ba, ba. Just get this moved over so I can see the chat. Quiet Q, welcome back. Just gonna do a really quick overview, high-level overview of some of the changes that I did get done over the weekend, and then dive right into some very important changes that still need to be made because I got a lot of work to do yet. And not a lot of time to do it. So, there we go. It is daytime. Let's see. So, where to begin? I think... Let's see here. I don't know if this was covered. The resources now all show icons in the overview screens. So, we have the trees. We have the berry bushes. The lumber camps can now plant trees. They're planting inside of themselves because it takes up 4 nodes, but it only actually exists in 1 node, so I need to fix that. But you can see here there's 15 trees available to chop. You can plant more by clicking the button. And evidently that is planted out as much as it can be. The farmhouse. Farm fields, you can plant more farm fields. See, there they go popping in. Click on the empty farm fields 5 minutes before they can be harvested. We have filled farm fields, more farm fields here. Stone, I finally got some textures for the stone. The metal, big stone mine, it has its own texture as well. The metal finally has a I'm not super thrilled with the texture, to be honest, but it has a texture now that's not brown with yellow dots on it. It actually, you can't tell anyways, but the metal texture being used for the metal lump is and the metal mine here uses pretty much the same texture to a different scale. But because it's flat faces, I had to adjust like the shininess of it. And so the color really just doesn't show up as well. But you know what? It is what it is. Time's a kicking. I left the stream on red last time and it showed me your stream happened December 31st, 1969. What? That's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see what else. I did not fix the collision boxes for the fences. That still needs to be done. Couriers. Couriers are a thing now. Yes, so I still don't have any textures for this. Courier, 15 lumber, 5 metal, 50 food. I believe that's kind of this aqua blue guy here. Yep, he's traveling. The couriers will go between collection nodes and storage locations. So the courier will come to the farmhouse. He'll collect farm food from it, which... we got some kind of issue here because this is going out further than the inventory bar should allow. So I gotta see what's going on there. But they'll just shuttle the resources from the farm to the base or from a logging camp to the base. Although the couriers actually can't get to this logging camp. So that's a bit of an issue. With the farm fields, it's not a problem because they can just walk over the farm fields. You can't walk through the trees. I mean, I can walk over them, but when I'm in first-person view, the trees are an obstacle that you cannot pass, but you can pass the bush or the farm field. So I can just walk through the farm field here, no problem. But the trees that I've planted, I guess I kind of snuck through and now I'm probably stuck. Oh no, I can get out. Sweet. But I still can't get to my logging camp here. So although that is full of wood, nobody can get to it right now, which kind of suboptimal. It's not full of inventory though, so that's fine. Let's see what else. Oh, the towers, I had to nerf a little bit. The old tower code, the towers would shoot every single entity within range once every second. Not very realistic when you have 100 goblins coming at you, that each tower is shooting each goblin once every second. So the towers now shoot 5 entities per second. So now the goblins are actually able to break through the walls again, which they were unable to do before. And the this is new. We got some stuff on the help screen. Yay! So that's good. There's still nothing else on the home screen. Research, there's nothing for, so that's kind of embarrassing. Little good bit here. You may remember how the entities were all, like my units were all getting stuck on each other. Yeah, well, it turns out there is a setting. So the entities can be physical and collide with objects, but there's another setting so you can make them not collide, or actually I think it's nodes and objects, whatever. You can make it so entities don't collide with entities. So they just walk through each other right now, which is perfect. They still collide into the buildings, which is what I want, but they can just go through each other, which makes harvesting resources far better. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. That's, storage building. There's a new storage building. And I don't have one sitting around out here. That's fine. We'll just go over here and take a look at it. Storage pit, 100 food, 100 lumber, 50 mil, and 500 stone, which I don't quite have enough. Let me just run out here and grab some metal. And then I can build a nice little storage pit. Storage pit acts similar to the base. Save that it doesn't let you make all the different units. So we have the storage pit here. It's just a single node. But it's quite nice. It's like this little square walled thing. Got a pile of wood. We've got a pile of stone. These were supposed to be wooden crates. Yeah, they don't really look like wooden crates, but that's food. And then this is metal. It's just representative of that because it doesn't actually mean anything. And when you click on it, you get an option to create a courier, which is handy because couriers shuttle stuff to storage pits. I kind of thought about having the farmhouse have a button to make foragers there because that would make sense. Because, I don't know if I had mentioned this, the foragers can also collect from the farm fields. So I've got, I think the more blue ones here are the foragers. So they're collecting food from the farm fields. And the farmhouse itself is also gathering food. Altius Games, hello. And then same with the trees here, the lumberjacks, which I don't think I actually have any right now. Let me go ahead and make a couple. The lumberjacks can harvest the wood from these trees as well. So there's that. I changed around some pathfinding stuff to kind of fuzz it up a little bit. Hoping to fix issues with them colliding into each other so much. So now, and I don't even know if it actually is working because it kind of doesn't look like it is. The pathfinding's supposed to be picking a random 10th, or how would I phrase that? So instead of just ending at an exact center of a node, it's supposed to be doing a random number, I guess, between 0 and 1 as an offset. So that way they would hopefully not all just pile up inside of each other. But they still kind of seem to all just pile up inside of each other. So I don't know how well it's actually working. But because they don't collide with each other anymore, it's really a non-issue. Is there like a trade area for lumberjacks, etc.? Why did all these guys die? What just happened here? How did all of these... I don't have a tower that could reach that. Interesting. There is no trade area at all. That's something that's going to end up happening post-jam because there's no way I'm going to get that done before then. Oh, there was a really serious bug that I fixed. The farmhouses were changing into empty farm fields, and I don't really know why or how. But somehow code was mixed up someplace and it was replacing farmhouses, which should have never been getting replaced. So that's been fixed because that was not good. Yeah, I think that's it as far as any of the changes go. So some of the things that I wanted to do that I'm just not going to have time to get done for the game jam, I wanted to do... I have like 3 sheets that I've put together. I do really need to get some new icons for the walking and flying. But I wanted to have a whole tech tree, which would have all of these fun things, which will be added at some point. And I don't know exactly how this was going to work, but there were 4 tiers for carrying, so the units would be able to carry more items. So there was husbandry, which would give you +5, sled, which would give you another +5, cart, which would give you another +5, and wagon, which would give you +10. And these, of course, would all cost materials to research. Search distance, so how far away the entities are looking to find materials to go harvest. We had spyglass, binoculars, telescope, and radar, and those all added. Spyglass was 10, binoculars 15, telescope 20, and then radar 30. The planting for the farms. So currently, when a farm field is fully harvested, it goes empty, and then it just will regrow. That wasn't the original plan. It was just going to disappear, and you would have to come over here and plant a new one, and that was going to be a research unlockable, so it would just automatically replant. Not a bug's down. Oh man. Same thing with the trees. Once these are harvested, well, actually these ones, once they're harvested, they don't replant. That's another thing that was going to be a researchable to get it. And yeah, that was kind of it. But then there's going to be research points, which you would get school, university, and a research center that would all create research points, and just that like higher tier, which would be more expensive to build, of course, and you'd have to research them, would give you more research points, and then you'd be able to like trade XP for research points and all this fun stuff. But yeah, that's probably not all happening within the window that we got here. So the farm was the one that was showing too much, right? Yeah, its inventory is going over what its inventory should. So we have the farmhouse here. Inventory scale, inventory divided by 250 times 3. Inventory scale for the farm field, 250 times 3. The farm horse has a maximum inventory of 250. Okay. Remaining is 0. This is checking farm fields surrounding it, which technically that shouldn't even need to exist. But I don't feel like removing it right now because that could cause issues. It's every 5 seconds. Oh, I know why. So the timer, yeah. So it checks the number of farm fields surrounding it. So in this case, I have 25 surrounding farm fields. So per this code, that's working. Per this code, it's finding 25 farm fields, and then it is adding the inventory to the farmhouse of the number of fields it found. So it's adding 25. So this should really be changed. How many would be the maximum that you could have surrounded in a 3x3? That'd be 27 minus 1 for the farm building itself, 26. So it should be if inventory is less than or equal 24? 224. Because then 26, 0, carry the 1, 3, 5. Yep. So that's why that issue's happening. So easy fix on that. Yes, not a bug is experiencing an issue. It seems to do that quite frequently. I don't know what the problem is. Sometimes it'll be like back up in 2 minutes, and sometimes it takes a little longer than that. I don't know why. We need to do a bit here on the goblins. So, okay, Oh, let me quick show. No, I need a forager. Here we go. So I put in collision on all of them, so when they bump into a building, it'll check what the building is, and then if it's a storage, they just dump off their stuff, and it ends pathfinding early. So there's not, like with the old code, they would walk up to a building and then would just kind of stand there for a little while. This makes that little while much shorter because they bump into it, dump off their inventory, and then they go right back to idle, and it just ignores how many of her paths or how many steps they had left in the path. And then the same thing with when they're getting food, and then the miners and the lumberjacks do the same thing. But I'm having issues with the goblins. Where... Okay, this is the rogue goblin. Okay, why is the rogue goblin collecting resources? I don't need the rogue goblin to collect resources. I want the rogue goblin to just damage the building. Self set state to working. See, no, the goblin scouts should collect resources. But the goblin rogue should really just damage the building. Because otherwise, right now, it's pretty much impossible to lose because your building never gets wrecked. Because they just steal everything. And I have so many resources, like 27,000 lumber. I just can't lose, which, I mean, is good, but also is bad. Because, you know, what are we doing? Local health. So this must be player node with inventory. Yeah. So we can just get rid of all of this. We don't care about any... Do I need any of this? It's the last... Well, I probably do want that. And the meta. Yeah, so I'll keep those. If node Kobo base, I don't care about any of that. I just want to know, where am I pulling health from? Here we go. Okay, we don't care about the inventory. The rogue goblins don't care about your inventory. They just like to wreck stuff. They're more like, not so much like a goblin really, but they're more like a, would it be a troll? An orc? An orc, I think. In that they don't... Do I need to know what the node is? I probably do, because I do want to make sure... Do I? Do I really even care? Does it matter? Let me... It's the only thing they should be targeting, but just in case somehow something happens, it probably is best to make sure that it is, in fact, a player building that they're attacking. Because otherwise, I could get some kind of weird crashes. That would be hard to discover. Okay, so I don't need to get meta here. Whoops. Let's leave that. If it's a player building, then let's get the meta. So we can check the health. If health is greater than 1, then we subtract 1. Also, if health is less than or equal to 1, then we remove the building. And we give the goblins 1 XP. Wow, the goblins really get a lot of XP for removing building. Let's put that up to 5. They don't use the XP for anything right now, so it doesn't matter. Is there any specific reason why you use Not a Bug instead of OG, Koboldkrieg, GitLab, or understandably GitHub? Well, I don't use GitHub because Microsoft owns it. That's the reason I don't. And the only reason that I'm using Not a Bug is because 10+1 migrated to that, and I didn't know about the other ones at the time, so that was just what I went to. That was shortly after the acquisition of GitHub by Microsoft. And I was unaware of the others, and I just never changed over to anything different. Okay, I gotta figure out why these guys are dying over here, because this is way too far away. And then he's like stuck here. He's just idle. Well, don't be idle, bro. Go do something. I mean, I suppose... Oh, here, let me do this. Kobo metal mine underscore 2. Yeah. Let's go see if the goblins will. There we go. Whole bunch of them. It's like, oh hey, there's metal. He's traveling. With 1 health? Yeah, well, you're gonna die. Sorry, bud. And now these are all exactly inside of each other. So let me go ahead and do some fuzzing on that. That's just what I have taken to calling this. I don't know if that's a very technical term at all. Okay, so we're finding a path to looting spot. Okay, I was doing all of this without any of this. So the old code, the previous code, it's only like 3 days old, maybe 5. I would find the node, and then it would look at all the air nodes surrounding it and just randomly select one. Again, this was to spread out the units so that they hopefully wouldn't all end up colliding into each other. Really didn't work very good, but isn't needed anymore. So I can get rid of all this. If the number of player buildings discovered is greater than 1, then we're going to take our self position and we are going to add 2. Oh wait. That's not the one I need. I need. This is find node near. There's got to be some that are find node in area. Oh boy. Do I just do... If number of player buildings is greater than 1, I have to randomly select one, don't I? Oh, I don't need that. Selection. Oh, okay, so I keep that and I get rid of this one. Okay. So now we have selected a building. So we will change this to selection. If I have my keys or my fingers on the right keys here. And then we are going to just grab these 2 math randoms, which is really handy. So it's just taking a number 1 through 10 and then dividing it by 10. So I'm pretty much just making it a decimal point. So it's either, you know what? Can I do -10? I think I can. That would actually work better. Because otherwise it's only putting them to like the right hand side, and this way it's spread across the full face of it, pretty much doubling the coverage. And then we're just going to say that x should be random underscore x and z should be random underscore z. So we're finding a path. I don't know if Pathfinder works with fractional values. I should take a look and see if it says anything. It probably doesn't. What is this? Find path. Find path. Maximum blah blah. Returns table 3D points representing path from position 1 to position 2 or nil on failure. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about whether or not it takes fractional values. So I don't even know if these fractions that I'm feeding these are actually accomplishing anything. It might be completely useless. Oh, hey, my miners found that? No, those are goblins. Where are you going? What are you doing? He claims to be working. Where are you going, bro? You're going after the stone rather... Oh, no. Rather than attacking me? This isn't Goblin Scouts. Oh, that's what I'm messing with. Line 54. Oh, that's just the function. Doopity-doopity-doo. Where's the terminal that this is running through so I can see my output? There we go. Okay, so the error actually is coming from... Oh, does it not tell me? It's a vector error. Oh, here we go. Line 67. Line 67. What dost thou say? Line 67. Local path. Core find path. Bleh, can't talk. Self position. Yep. Vector add. Selection. Oh, that's why. Because selection is just a random number. I need to do player buildings as a table with the key of selection. And then that'll randomly pick one of the player buildings. Let's give that a whirl and see if it crashes this time. I can share some fun stats here as soon as I go pull them up. Do these look like they are at all randomly dispersed out? No. Every single one's to the exact dead center. And then here they're kind of spreading around for some reason, which I don't know what they're doing now. But here's the fun stat. So the goblins have had 622 waves, and each wave is approximately a minute apart. So that's 622 minutes, which is almost 10 and a half hours. And then, because I had too much, what's the word? I had too much involved in that world. I don't know. I created a new world. This was when I was testing out the changes to the entities here, my units. And I just had too many units and I wasn't going to go through and kill all of them. You know. So I made a new world so I could just put a couple in so I could watch their debug info and really see what was all going on and make sure it was working the way I wanted it to. Also, that was so I didn't have 100,000. I don't have 100,000 anything in the other world either. But it was just easier to do some testing in. Also, I wanted just to, make sure everything was working, which I discovered it wasn't. So, I was able to put some bases up in the mountains here where I spawned in. And that's kind of weird because I am single player. But yeah, so I randomly spawned on top of this mountain. I was like, oh, well, that's not good, but okay. Let me try to put a base out. And I was able to put a base out. So that's fixed. So you can't do that anymore. And then also over here someplace, I don't know where, someplace there was grass up onto this, which also is not supposed to happen. So I had to go in and change some map gen stuff to fix that, because otherwise you could place a base up on a node above the ground, which is not good because then your units can't get anywhere. Okay, well, I don't know where it's at. Also, there's no goblin base that I've discovered in this world. So I should figure something out for that. Like make it so the rogue goblins will set up a base or something. I don't know. But yeah, so I had this world. I don't know how long that one was up and running. Now, all that time I wasn't necessarily just sitting there watching it. Like I may or may not have left the game run, like, oh, I don't know, while I was out, while we were eating dinner, while I was showering, while I was doing yard work. And that's sometimes what you need to do, because you get some oddball weird edge case and suddenly the game crashes and it's like, oh, okay, well, had I not let the game just kind of run itself, bad things would have happened. Because I would have released the game with bugs in it. Okay, so here's what I need to do now. Let me spawn in a bunch of rogues. Okay, I don't understand how some of these are already dead. That doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever. These guys are coming in. They go to a fence. They're all piling up inside of each other, which they shouldn't be doing, but whatever. They're destroying that fence pretty quickly. Like, it's gone. Tower's still good, though, but I don't think it's going to be good for long. They seem to have gotten stuck somehow. I don't understand why they're not moving. Okay, so pathfinding looks like maybe it actually doesn't care about all this math random I'm doing. Which is unfortunate because that means I'm just wasting CPU cycles on that. And also they're not spreading out around it, which I don't know how to make them do then. Oh well, it is what it is. Goblin Scout, I don't need to touch them. The rogues should now be attacking buildings rather than just trying to collect resources. I don't know what they're doing here. It says he's Oh, are they attacking this wall? Hardly. But I guess I don't know how many of them are actually left here either. So it's possible they are. Okay, well, Not a Bug is back up. Excellent. I really wonder who's going to win this year. I've seen 2 of the games so far, not including mine. I saw a thing on Discord, a poll. Of course, it was closed when I seen it, asking who is participating. And there were 6 people, I think, saying they were. But obviously that's only, people that are on Discord and looking at those specific channels where that was posted, that would see it, that would know to say anything as far as that goes. So, yeah, I don't know what it's actually worth. This is my player character. I really need to get some textures together for the player. That's my UV mapping on it. Okay, this is gonna change. I don't know what side's the front, but I suppose that's not an issue. I can always change that easily enough by just rotating it. Mark the seams. Let's unwrap you, little felt. There's a bottom face on it? What kind of garbage is that? You don't need a bottom face. Nobody will ever see your bottom, which is probably a good thing. No inappropriate content in this game or I have to have a bad rating. Actually, I don't know if it's I don't know what I'm doing. It's not what I wanted to do. Insetting or beveling or something. I just want to unwrap it. Want to unwrap it? Hey, that's better. Okay, now I need a texture. We're just going to call this player, although it's technically not the player. It's just one of my units. This is pretty small. I'm thinking I can make this fit in a 128 easy. Maybe even less. That doesn't seem right, but okay. I don't want to do that. I want to unwrap it. Okay, and then... oh no, this became Untitled 06. Funny. I'm confused. So you're going to tell me that this little guy here... What? No. Is it? No, I guess it is. If it's 4, that would be... Yeah, that would be... Okay, well that's fine. Just rotate that 90. There we go. Was usually tries to get something every year, so if he continues edition, here's another. Yeah, I don't know. Do I want to go crazy? There's no reason to do an AO bake on this. All I really need is the UV layout. What I could do for funsies is put the player at a 45-degree rotation. Like that. And then the face would be the nose on the edge versus the face here. I don't know. I don't have too much time to actually worry about that. So I won't. We will go ahead. Those are my beautiful, beautiful Christmas trees. Evergreens. And the only reason I did that was because I felt like it. I may make the evergreens just randomly spawn in on the map as well at some point, and then do is it the farm or the logging base plants randomly as well? Don't know. I don't know how much it really matters. Okay, so I just need to do a really simple, quick job here. So let me find a suitable picture. I have an excellent suitable picture. Oh yeah, I don't know what that is, but that's horrifying. Oh, that looks like an eyeball actually. Well, that's perfect. That's exactly what we need. One giant eyeball. JK. This is probably going to look absolutely horrific. And if it does, I just won't do it. But I just want to see what's going to happen. Because it could be funny. Could be hilarious. Probably have to go down to about this, honestly. No, actually, let's make it wider. No, it really does. I guess my proportions are just way off. So we'll just... Oh, I need to do this. I'll just scale it so my face is really... It's going to look like garbage. Oh, yeah. That's absolutely horrific. Not doing that. However, I will steal some color from my face. Because... I need some color. Let's go to a slightly smaller radius on the old color selector. There we go. That's the flesh tone color we're going to use. Let me just hide this. And then I suppose we'll just go ahead and paint this in on that. Because, of course, the full body would be flesh tone, including the hair. We would never think of wearing clothes. Except I was just talking about how you hopefully won't see the character's bottom. Which you would if they're not wearing clothes. So I guess I have to rescind my previous comment. And either you will see their bottom or they will wear clothes. Of course, full head of hair. We are an epic vlogger, after all. I will just put the face here because why not? So we'll just do the hair in a straight line around. And then right to there. And then this is going to be like the absolute best character texture of all times. Yeah, this is so not going to work. This head is way too big. Yeah. The character's just too wide. They're going to be really fat people. Okay, well, it is what it is. I don't think that's actually technically sunken cost fallacy, but too much involved here to make any changes. So there's our epic lumberjack. Let me give him like some... He should be wearing flannel, honestly, but I can't be bothered to find flannel, so sorry, bud. You're just going to be wearing this pink color here. I hope you don't mind. And if you do, oh well. Too bad. I don't have time to make things pretty. I don't know. I just want to select a single pixel. There we go. There is no time to make things pretty, my friend. And then, yeah, that's just going to be your shirt there. And then you're going to wear blue jeans. Because lumberjack, like, hello. Of course you have to wear blue jeans. And I suppose I'll give you some black shoes. Let's see how absolutely awful this is. That's too realistic? What do you mean? This is garbage. I suppose it would only be polite to give him, you know, a bit better of a hairline. Yeah, that's so much more accurate. And ears. I can't forget about the ears. Ear is the most important. That makes or breaks the character. Yep. And then an ear, something like this over here. Yep. Totally different sized ears. Totally normal. Nothing weird about that at all. And then I really should be holding an axe, I suppose, so you know it's a lumberjack, right? So I don't know. How do I draw an axe? I guess brown for the handle, right? Just something like that. That looks like an axe to me. And then we need some gray for the axe head. Something like yay or so. And then color it in. I mean, that looks exactly like a lumberjack to me. And then, yeah, that should be it. You know, I suppose I could give him legs. You know, it probably won't be centered, but that's fine. Also, that's really high. I don't even know what that's... Inseam, that's the word for it. It's a really high inseam. And you know what? I'm feeling super generous today. I'm gonna give him more of a plaid. How do I do that here? I just do a. There's a thing for this in GIMP. It's a checkerboard. If I can remember where to find that. Is that noise? No, pattern? Yeah, pattern. Checkerboard. Well, that's way too big of a checkerboard. Let's put it down to... Let's go to 2 pixels just because it matches. You really lost the pink color here, bro. That was like the iconic. That was the branding. And then like a light... Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Uh-huh. You gotta hide your shopping trees. Okay, well, let's see how absolutely awful this is. So this is the lumberjack. Yep, go ahead and replace that texture. Lumberjack, my friend, oh, wait, let me unrotate you. Ignore the squeaking, not just a ceiling fan, assuming you're even hearing that. It probably needs some grease or something, but I don't know. I'm too busy with the game jam to fix it, you know. All right, let's see what fresh horrors we have on Okay, it's pretty horrible, not gonna lie, but it can be fixed. Oh, so much better. So much better. Look how thick this guy is. Bro, your hair is very sad, and also your ears. Like, you're this deep and your ear is that close. No, that has to be changed. Pink. No, it's not fishnets. It's flannel. It's a lumberjack. Lumberjacks always wear flannels. Fine, I'll get a better picture of a flannel. A lumberjack would never wear fishnet. Ever. But here, I have a better YouTube graphic for that someplace. It's from, here we go. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh, actually. Wait, what is going on here? Why is this all crazy like that? There we go. No, what is this? I am lost. This is a player skin for the... You know, I could just rip the player model out of my test game and use it. But no, I won't. I'm going to stick with this. This is the flannel design. Is there an easy way for me to do this? I think there is. I'll just crop, making sure current layer only. Yep. Oh, that's why, because I got a selection yet. So I'll select none. Then we'll turn the background back on. And then it's a little too tall. But that's fine. Again, I will just crop it to the right size. And then just a simple matter of copy and paste. Now, of course, my very epic, axe must be preserved at all costs. Like, that is... Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That is the best piece of art ever to be created. There we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste that. And we'll just anchor it up here because why not? And then go back to the builder skin. Box select. Rectangle select, technically. Copy and paste. We're going to cover up the epic of X. Then we'll do that. Then we will go back to the magic wand select on this layer. Select those, copy and paste, throw it back. Oh, it needs to be on a higher level. What? Well, now we have a problem. Oh, wait, no, I know how to fix that. So all I have to, oh, well, this actually makes this even easier? Question mark? If I go to this, and then delete all of these, right? And then delete all of those, and then add an alpha layer, alpha channel. Oh, I have to re-delete them. Sorry. Oh no, that deleted the handle of the X. Well, we can't have that happening. That's a big no-no. So let's see. The other way to do this is do a rectangle select of the shirt. I'm going to lose the epic neck, but that's fine. and then do a wand select whilst holding down control to remove from selection. Then we can delete the selection. The shirt shows through. The axe is still there. And then I just need to redraw the neck. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Is that better? Does it not look like a fishnet anymore? Let's see. So the neck was something like so. Yeah. I really should move the ears back, but ain't got time for that. I'll just leave that axe floating around up there because why not? I could give him a belt, but again, ain't got time for that. My little woodman friend. I don't know where your skin is in all this mess. It's in here someplace. I don't even see it. There we go. Let's just reload it. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. The beautiful, most handsomest of lumberjacks. It looks great. Now the only question is its face on? Oh wait, I have to redo the UV mapping because right now we have unleashed from fresh horrors from hell. Check this out. This is without the UV mapping fixed. Where did he go? He was just here. I just saw him. Bro, where did you run off to? You were so embarrassed that you went and hid yourself? Dude, where did you go? Oh, there he is. I found him. Look at this guy. Hello? Bro, you're upside down. And, I don't know if your face is that right or not. Woo! Okay, let's just pop this little guy over to 000. Let's hope he's the right way. And then we just need to export an OBJ. Selection only. Yes, I don't need the materials. All of the workers are the exact same mesh file, which is fantastic. But it looks like a Lego man in a box. Does it look anything like the Roblox people? I think the Roblox people look like Legos, don't they? Hey, here he is, and he's definitely walking sideways. No. Wait, what? Huh? Bro, how did you get floating in the sky and you need to rotate? Oh, he is floating in the sky. Well, that's how he got floating in the sky, because I put him floating in the sky. My bad. Sorry. We will fix that. You can fix this in code by doing an offset to the automatic face rotation, but honestly, it's quicker just to rotate it in Blender. And I already had to tweak it anyways, so it looks like he's going the right way. Sweet. Hey, Lumberjack, buddy, old pal. How's it going? You finding any fun wood out here to chop? Hey, bro, hey, I wanna see your face. Hey, can I see your face? I wanna know how horrific you look. Hey, you look exactly like the lumberjack that I used to know. You don't. You look nothing like him at all. Okay, well, it looks like a fridge. Oh, wait till you see what I'm gonna do to the poor courier. Okay, so it's the exact same thing on every single one, so I can just merge this down. This makes this so easy. We're going to delete my mugshot because we're not using that. And this is no longer the builder skin. This is the lumberjack. Yep, okay. We're just going to make you invisible, my good friend lumberjack. Can create a new layer. That should be set to normal, actually. Okay, so then... the courier, yes. So the classic courier. Let me pull up a Google image real quick because I need to know what the DHL outfit looks like. DHL outfit? Yeah, I think that would be what you would. I just want to know what they're. I know it's yellow and red. Corporate wear from DHL. Perfect, bro. This is great. So it's black pants. Okay, that's easy enough. With pretty much, oh, there's two different options. There's a couple options, actually. But it's pretty much a yellow shirt with some red sleeves or if the full red chest. Or if you're somebody from Vogue, it's DHL packing tape wrapped around your naked body. Because I guess why not? That's what fashion has become. So who am I to say that's wrong, right? It's too bad I don't have a character that would make sense as a fridge, because that would actually be hilarious. Like, not even joking. That would actually be funny. So we're going to start with the face. Or the whole head, I suppose. Do DHL people wear hats? Well, this guy is. He's wearing a yellow hat. Perfect. So just, you know what? Let me actually do this. To keep it semi-consistent, let me put a line where the head and the torso are. That way I can keep the, keep them roughly the same builds. Okay, there's your head. Ignore this one random pixel there. That was unintentional. I need a hard edge on this. Boop. Also, please, let's erase the entirety. There we go. Okay, back to drawing my lovely DHL person. DHL, for those of you who are unfamiliar, is a courier company. I'm sure it stands for something. I could not tell you what. All I know is they have the iconic yellow and red. So there's the skin color. They're all going to be the exact same skin tone. Sorry. I only have one of my own faces to take a picture of to get the skin tone right. So then the iconic yellow. I could actually just use the eyedropper tool and get the exact color. But, these are just pictures and there's different shades of the yellow in the pictures. This looks too bright, though. It's more of an orange. Oh, yeah, that looks way better. Yeah, I like that. So that's going to be the hat. It's kind of a weird hat, not going to lie. But then, I'm probably going to get an angry letter from a DHL lawyer for this, but we'll give it a shot anyways. What's the pixel width height of the side texture for the player? Just out of curiosity, no reason. Yeah, okay. Well, if it's 128 divided by 4, that would put it at 32. Yeah. So each face is 32 pixels wide, and then the height is, I'm guessing 64 should be the height, but that for some reason doesn't appear to be the case, which I don't Oh, no, wait, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 64 high, and each face is 32 wide. There's potentially a texture pack floating around out there someplace, yes, that I could rip a face out of. I don't know. That's subject to change, though. After the game jam, I want to do actual character models that are... I'm so going to get sued for this, but I'm only doing it because I like them. Also, sorry, but the H, I can't really do. DHL, look at that. That's probably a huge no-no. I'm sure I can't actually do that, but it would be funny. Gonna give him squinty eyes. That's kind of racist. Okay, I'll fix it. I promise. Actually, the DHL guy I know is Hispanic, so this is too much fun. No, I just need to make this go away. This is getting. We'll go. You know what? Let me do this. I can give him square eyes. Why not? I have the pixels to play with. Though those red lips are a little too red. We're gonna go with. Oh, actually. Oh, this is perfect. Can I just steal this image? Oh, I can't. Okay, this would be hilarious, though. I'm going to do this. It's kind of... Why am I crossing my fingers? That's not the right thing. It's kind of copyright infringement. Oh, but it's going to be so worth it. I just want to copy the image. Check this out. This is going to be hilarious. Okay, so then we're going to file create from clipboard. Bada boom, bada bing. Check this out. I have the yellow. Oh, that's what the DHL... Oh, I forgot. It has that little line. Well, whatever. That doesn't matter. I just want to steal the colors. Okay, DHL, if you really want to sue me, I promise you it's not worth your time. The amount of money that I could potentially win from this game jam, it wouldn't even begin to cover anything. And you can't claim that this is going to cost you anything because I'm giving you free publicity. I mean, come on. Okay, so the hat actually has like this big yellow thing there, but whatever, I can't deal with any of that. So we're just gonna make the shirt red, I suppose. This is gonna be great. This could be the greatest asset in this entire game. And that's saying a lot because there's a lot of assets. And then it looks like this black is just straight up pure black, but maybe it's not. I don't know. No, it's straight up pure black. Okay, cool, because that means I don't need to put legs in, because how would you have legs? And then the shoes are a gray, so that's cool, because that gives me a little something to work with. I don't even know where this image is from. From DHL Brand Hub, Corporate Wear, DHL Brand Hub. dphlbrands.com. That seems super official if it's not DHL Brands. Why would you have extra letters? Whatever. Don't care. Don't have time to care. I mean, you can't really copyright colors, can you? I mean, I know there's people that claim they, like, oh, this is our color, you can't use it. But it's a color. You can't tell me that you own the color. Like, I don't care. You can't own a color. Because if you can own a color, I can own the word, oh, I don't know. I can own the air. And every time you breathe, you have to pay me because I own the air. Like, no, come on, get real. These don't match. But you know what? That's fine. I'm not going to worry about it too much. We do a little something like that. And then we'll do the full back in yellow with the little, I don't even know what you would call this. They don't match, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We're not too worried about things matching here. And then we're going to put a little, oh, I need to be on the yellow again. We're going to do a little neck thing. Oh, yeah, that's so good. And then, oh, he should be holding like an envelope or something, right? Because it's a courier service. So let me draw him up a little envelope here. Or a big envelope, as the case may be. Woo! This is good. I'm guaranteed to win with graphics like this. I mean, this is quality art. Like, people would go to college to learn how to do this stuff. And here I am, no formal training, whipping together masterpieces. His eyes are also really high up in his head, but I'm not going to worry. I don't know why his nose is gray, but it is what it is, you know? I don't know. What color should I make the lips? Can I just steal the color from the lips from this picture? Oh, totally. I mean, if I'm going to do that, I suppose I should really steal the flesh tone from the picture too. But that would just be too much. You know, and I can't be... Oh, that looks great. This is such good art. Courier, my friend, you are not going to even see what hit you here. This is going to be such an overhaul to your whole outfit. I don't even know what this is looking for, but I'm assuming it's just courier. Because what else would it be? Also, I just realized I need to render this out for a thumbnail, or not for a thumbnail, for an icon. What am I doing? I want to be in modeling. My small friend, I need you to report to the camera station. Let's get a... You're going to have to be rotated. Sorry. I know this is really stressful for you. You're not used to being in the limelight like this. But I promise it'll be okay. You'll become famous, dude. Like, this is big. You get to be the face of all lumberjacks of all time. Okay, let's see. The texture is 128 by 128. Yes. Texture is 128 by 128. Look at that. Oh, he's so cute. It actually looks awful, but I could zoom in. I suppose you don't really see the whole thing. I could just zoom like right into the face. Like this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's gold right there. This does not look like the stuff of nightmares at all. And then we need to save this as... You know what? Let me check what I'm actually saving it as, because I have a feeling I have a... Texture. Okay, so the texture is being called that, but then the button in the base, I think, is called the same thing. Which obviously is an issue. Easily fixed. Create a forager. It's forager. Okay, so we'll just call it forager dot or underscore ICO for icon. Well, in this case, it'll be lumberjack ICO. But yeah, this is good stuff. So we are. Should I save it? Yeah, I'll save it in inventory icons. It's technically not an inventory icon, but what? Well, I mean, kind of is, I suppose. All right, I can't wait to see how good this looks in game. Let's check it out, and then check out our little courier buddy. Oh no! Oh wait, no. That's actually right. The courier texture. Oh, this is so good. Hey, DHL buddy! Oh, that's so good! It's so good! Except he's... Oh, because he's rotated with his selection box. That makes sense. Dude! Dude, he's carrying the little... Oh, it's so epic! The little envelope. The iconic yellow and red. Bro, it's so good! Yeah, no, that's not quite what I want. Let's get that fixed. Did I not? Oh, I didn't save it. No, I didn't save it. Of course. Okay, let's just change this. I know you're the lumberjack, but you know what? You're gonna have to dress up as a DHL courier for me, just right quick, just for a brief moment. Oh, it's so good. Can I actually do the DHL? I don't think I can. I think that's gonna be a problem. So we will eliminate the DHL. It was a fun joke while it lasted. You'll just have to grab some screen caps from the video, but I don't think I can actually do that. What I can do, though, because again, they can't really say they own a color, is I can put the red up onto the hat and do some goofy "Mamma mia, is the pasta" kind of deal. Yeah, that looks really dumb, but whatever. That's what we're going with. Because I can just tell DHL, sorry, that's McDonald's. That's clearly a McDonald's outfit. Like, I don't know what you're thinking, but that's clearly McDonald's. 100% that's McDonald's. I mean, just look at it. It's yellow and red. And I seem to have broken something by zooming in while it was rendering. So that's sad. Hey, there we go. It still looks like DHL. But at least it doesn't say DHL, so I think I'm okay. And then this is going to be the courier. Now, I have no idea what I'm doing for the miner or for the forager. But, you know. Also, I think, yeah, it's showing backgrounds. There's a way to make the backgrounds not show, which I have done on the other ones, so that is doable. I just need to remember how to do it. Oh, because I didn't put the courier with... That's why. It's a styling thing. Let's see. The farm field actually does that on those buttons for the fields, and the trees do as well. So I have to do is go up to styling for a button. Oh no, wait, I take that back. It's actually, you do this goofy true false thing behind it, and that makes it work. I honestly have no idea what it means. If I looked at the documentation, I would know. But hey, there we go. We have a lumberjack. We've got our little courier buddy. I need a miner and a forager. Well, the miner I've got a good idea for. I can kind of rip off the lumberjack, actually. Okay, lumberjack buddy, you're going to hate me, but I'm going to have to mess up your beautiful outfit. I want to duplicate. There we go. And miner. So, the miner friend, of course you can't have a nice plaid shirt. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules, I just enforce the rules. But everybody knows that miners wear dirty white shirts with like sweat stains and stuff. Because, I mean, you're working in a mine. It's messy work, okay? Are you going to have a pickaxe? You should. I mean, it would only be fitting. And this is going to take forever to do that, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do a rectangle select. delete it, and then fill bucket it. Beautiful. Look at that. That's such a clean shirt. Way too clean. Way too clean. So we need to select none. And your face, bro, way too clean. Just everything is too clean. You need to be dirty. That's the name of the game, is dirt, grime, and filth. So we're going to take a big brush. Ooh, that was a little too big. And we're going to drop the opacity down quite a bit. And let's change this to like some weird splattery thing. Okay, that's probably a little bit too big yet. So let's make that a little smaller. Okay, that's clearly too small. Okay, that's really not the right kind of filth that I'm going for. Maybe I need to make it darker and make this a little smaller yet. Or maybe I just should use a different... This is a vegetation. Isn't there like a confetti option? Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Our poor miner is very dirty. Yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. You do need that little headlamp thing, though, which is going to be impossible to do because you don't have enough hair. So, oh, hey, I turned the axe into a... How did I do that? I turned the axe into a paintbrush. Sweet! I can just paint axes everywhere. How did I do that? Not that it matters, but that's crazy. I'm just going to delete this out and then delete this out so I can fill it with a solid color. And the only reason for that is smaller file size. Okay. Yeah, what was I going to do here? You need a pickaxe, of course. And the little head. Well, he's not mining underground, so I guess he really doesn't need the little lamp thing. Although maybe let me select the hair and let's colors and do color chroma, and let's just drop the lightness down a bit, and then let's throw some HSV noise in there. Oh yeah, that's looking good. And then select none, and then for your pickaxe we just need a nice small brush, not the clip. Oh, that's the clipboard image. Okay. But a size of 1, please. So we'll do like pickaxe handle. Yep, that looks like a pickaxe to me. And then the pickaxe metal curvy thing. These are the technical names, by the way. It's a metal curvy thing. There we go. That looks exactly like what I would imagine a miner to look like. And then I'm just going to need you to don a different costume. I know you just got really comfortable in this nice, clean, pristine courier outfit, but I'm going to need you to get a little dirty here, bro. Like, really dirty. Like, in coal dust dirty. Which is kind of funny because there's actually not coal in the game. It's just stone and metal. But yeah. That's my miner. I have no idea what to do with forager. I've got to have some... Oh, I got to do the goblins yet, too. So much to do in so little time. Check it out. Create a miner, create a lumberjack, create a courier. Whereas, do I have any miners out here? I thought there was a handful of them just kind of chilling because they couldn't find any work. Over here. Look at these filthy guys. Bro, go take a shower, man. You're going to soil the DHL man's outfit. I mean, the courier's outfit, because he clearly doesn't work for DHL. Looks like a miner to me. Bro, what does a forager look like? What would be funny for a forager? I'm just going to do a Google search for forager outfit, and let's see what kind of garbage comes up. Okay, so that's some interesting ideas. Actually, that's not half bad. There's somebody from Red Dead Redemption. But that's a little more involved. There's some weirdo with like antlers around their neck and face paint on. I don't know why you would do all of that just to go collect the berries. That seems a bit over the top. We've got somebody in like buckskin. You know, buckskin ain't half bad. That could work really well. The only question is, I don't have a buckskin texture at all. But I'm kind of leaning into that. That looks... Or I could get somebody with fishnetting, because... can I just like... I just want to copy the image. I don't want to save it. Why can't I right click and... Garbage, Pinterest, what a useless website. Oh, I can just copy it from Google image search though. Here, check it out. Because somebody wanted fishnet. Bada boom, bada bing. Wait, I thought there was fish. Oh, there the fishnet is. Because I would totally dress up like this. Well, if I was a woman, of course. And if I was going out to collect berries. Because this is... I mean, this is exactly what you would want. Exposed legs so the bristles and the thorns from the berries can just rip you up. And then, I don't know what you call these things. The sleeve thing, but it doesn't go all the way up. So the mosquitoes can't bite your arm, but they just get your upper arm and shoulder. Because that's not important. Yeah, no. I'm thinking this one, although this one is... copy image, here we go. They ignore the weird guy staring into your soul right now, okay? This outfit feels... much more... Oh, actually, that's not buckskin. It's just like heavy denim or something. I don't know what the deal is with holding the big antler thing, you know, whatever, but this works. Just like a nice brown. So we'll just do a nice little... We'll just sample. Oh, actually, that's a really big picture, so we can sample big. Yeah, okay. And then we'll come back over here. Minor, you can go bye-bye. We need to make the forager now. Normal. Whoops. And that's going to be forager. Yep. Little Red Riding Hood comes to mind for some reason. Yeah, kind of. For which one? The one with the lady in the fishnet or the lady in the this? That's what I'm going for. Just gonna do nice. I'm gonna do it like buckskin. Do it like buckskin. Yeah, okay. I'm working with like 128 pixels squared. Okay, so the entirety of the outfit is the same color material, which makes it really easy to work with. We're gonna go a little bit darker, and by a little bit I mean a lot, for the legs, inseam thing there. Go with some for the forager in general. I'm guessing for the basket. Yeah. Oh, hey, that's exact. I'll just draw a little basket on the side. That's perfect. Thank you, Mr. Dingleberry. That is a genius suggestion. I love it. I was wondering how am I going to represent them as a forager, but yeah, they'll just be holding a basket. It would be cool if I could do like the little hairband thing too. Okay, so we have this. There's really nothing else for the... I mean, it's just a brown outfit. There's really no reason to do any of that. Let me just do a quick little... Let me look up a buckskin outfit. What would that look like? Would there be like white... Oh, okay, I like this. He's got like some red stitching going here. Oh, tassels! Yes, let's do tassels. I don't know how to do tassels, but that would be fun. Let's see. If I go to like a paintbrush with a 1 pixel... Yeah, okay. That kind of works. It's just enough that you'll notice it, but it's not enough that it's anything. If that makes any sense. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then I like the red stitching. For no real reason. I don't know why you would use red thread for stitching, but sure. I'll do it. So this is the neck. So we'll do stitching. Oh, you don't see the shoulders. I guess I could do stitching for like the, whatever you would call this. Although that almost kind of is going to look like a necklace. But it's not. It's just the stitching. And somehow these don't match. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. Okay, so we've got that. Okay, we got some weirdo with spiky hair. I don't know how that fits in with anything, but that's fine. Okay, now the basket, unfortunately, is also brown. It's a lot of brown going on here. And the basket, I feel like, is going to take me several tries to get right. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new layer. This way I don't mess up the underlying layer. And let me grab all of this and put a very subtle HSV noise on it. Yeah, there we go. Just to give it a little bit of variation. Let's go back to this, select none, and the basket. Now the basket is the quintessential part. So we're going to go in a nice big hand. I don't know if quintessential is the right word. And then, oh yeah, this is really looking like a basket. I can see it already. Check that out. What a basket. Now, of course, there would be an arm through it, but we're going to just ignore that because who really needs an arm, right? And then we'll just kind of do some random coloring in here. I don't really know what I'm going for with this. That's way too big of a selection, but that's fine because it'll give me a different color. So we got like some random speckles there. And then we'll go to a fill. But first, actually, I need to select a color again. I can never find the stuff. We don't want to sample it anymore. There we go. We'll just select that. And then we'll tweak it a little bit. Make it a little bit lighter, but darker. More subdued. Okay, perfect. And then let's put some green into the basket so you realize that it's carrying food. Yeah, like some kale or lettuce or something. I mean, check that out. I mean, come on. How could you not tell that they're carrying food? The basket should be yellowish. Oh, see, I was thinking more of like a wicker. No, wait, wicker would be yellow, wouldn't it? I was thinking like a grapevine. Like a grapevine basket. Well, you know what? The beautiful thing is, if I just take out that green, I put it on its own layer. So I can just do a hue saturation here. And I might be able to make this a yellowish. Or not. We've got a yellowish green there. If I adjust the brightness, oh, that looks absolutely awful. Okay, well, it's only like 6 colors. I can easily enough just select a yellowish color. Right? I don't know. How does this look? That doesn't look yellow at all. What? That looks green. Try this. Okay, that's, I don't know. Let me, wicker basket. I don't know what I just did there. That's not what I wanted. Wicker basket. With lid, with handle. Oh, this is way more tan. Actually, that's made out of wire hyacinth. Okay, here we go. From Walmart. Factory direct supply. Don't care about any of that. Copy image. This is the best way to steal colors. I mean, it's faster and better if you just use the eyedrop tool direct, but then you can't see what I'm stealing the texture, or the color from. Okay, so that's like actually quite orange. Okay, well, let's see how it looks. Fill bucket. I mean, it ain't bad. I'll just get another variation of the same from down here. And let's fill buckets. Okay, well, now these dark spots are way too dark, so I'm going to have to paint those lighter. But I could always just drop this to a lesser Oh yeah, perfect. Just take the paintbrush and put it to a opacity on there. And then let's paint my little piece of food back in here. Yep, there we go. I suppose I probably do need a head in here. That would probably be nice, huh? We're gonna make the forager a woman just because I'm sexist. And women shouldn't be miners or lumberjacks, or I mean technically they'd be a lumberjill. Anyways, I suppose they could work for DHL. That's fine. So we're gonna do so this is the back. If I could draw braids, I would, but I'm not gonna spend that much time. Oh, wait a second. No, did I do that on the other people's hair? These people have awful hair. There should be hair coming down the sides. Oh, how have I massacred my friends? Oh, okay, that's not too bad. What about the DHL dude? DHL dude's bald. That's fine. I mean, not DHL. Not DHL. It's totally not DHL. It's just a courier. Just a random courier. I don't know who it is. Could be anybody. Could be McDonald's courier service. Could be UPS. Could be FedEx. Could be XPO. Could be Saya. Could be, I don't know what other carriers are there. Old Dominion. Did I say Old Dominion? Could be Old Dominion. Could be anybody. How would I know? It's just a courier. It could be a postal deliverer for USPS. Or, who are those other guys? UPS, the guys in the brown. Could be anybody. How would I know? You're talking like I know who these people are personally. And just a model I found and hired. Okay, back to the task at hand. Let's put some hair in. Let's put some hair in on the side, coming down. Beautiful, beautiful. We'll do a little thing like this. Put some hair like so. If I thought I would have the slightest chance to be able to draw a bow on that, I would, but there ain't no way. Not when I'm in a time crunch and I don't care enough. Okay, then our flesh tone color. Yeah, well, guess what? You're going to be the exact same color as literally every other person. Sue me. Oh, hey, wait, that didn't work. Oh, I wasn't... Yeah, I suppose. I can't really do a color select if I'm not selected the right layer. Boop, boop. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to turn that off so I go back to 1 pixel. Let's see. I'll give her some lovely green eyes. Also very close eyes. Are those eyes really very close compared to... Oh yeah. Let's make... Oh, I don't know what I did there. Let's maybe spread those eyes out a little bit, shall we? I only wanted 2 by 2. I gotta zoom in more. Yep, okay. And then a cute little button nose. Like so. And then, of course, some nice red lips. All of the luscious berries she's been selecting. Of course, she could also be working on the farm field, picking wheat. Give her a really creepy smile. Like, way too big. She's way too happy to be out collecting berries. Just saying. Like, these... Oh, wait. Do these people all have... No, they don't. Okay, good. Whew. I was going to say, I hope they don't all have the exact same smile. She actually looks kind of upset that she's out collecting berries. Oh, well. Gotta do your part. If you don't work, you don't eat. As the great... Whoever that was said... It wasn't John Hancock. It was Miles Standish. Also, your ears don't match, but whatever. It is what it is. This is all temporary stuff anyways. It'll be replaced at some point. Draw some little lines in the hair. Yep, that looks great. Do a little thing there. Do some little squigglies up. No, I'm not going to do squigglies on top. That's just going to look terrible. Okay. And then we have the forager completed. Forager already exists. Yes, I would like to replace it. It was just a blue noise. It was actually just blue with HSV noise. Oh, you know what? I should have... Oh, well, it probably doesn't matter. At the resolution that these are being rendered at, I don't think it's going to matter. Should have taken the shine off of them. Where did it go? What happened? Oh, yeah, that... Totally you can tell that that person's collecting food. That's what you have thumbnail or tooltips for. All right, let's unleash the beauty that is the fresh new skins. Oh, look at that. See, you can totally tell they're a forager. They got a basket. It's so obvious. He's got a pickaxe, so obviously he's a miner. He's got the envelope, which is kind of funny because we're not delivering envelopes here. And, well, he's got the plaid, so that's a dead giveaway right there. But he also has the little axe. It's perfect. Dude, this is... Hey, some stuff just grew, but then somebody else just grabbed it. Oh, let me check out your hair, by the way. It would be so much easier to actually just do this in Blender, where they're not moving around on me. It looks great. It looks great. Oh, how does it look in our icons? Oh, yeah, totally. A forager, lumberjack, miner, and the courier. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah. Those turned out really good, actually. Now for the goblin, because the goblin is a different size. A little bit shorter. So the goblin, you know, I don't even know, do I even have the, yeah, I do. Okay. I wasn't sure if I had saved the goblin file, or the mesh, because it's literally just a shorter version. Like otherwise it's exactly the same, it's just a little bit shorter. I bet it still has a bottom face too. Why? Probably because it was temporary and I did not expect to use it for anywhere near this long. I would like to make... Okay, so that's... I just want it unwrapped the same way. It probably honestly doesn't even matter. It'll be the exact same, other than it's a little bit shorter. Yeah, check it out. Do I really even need to save the UV layout? Probably not, but I will. Goblin SVG. Sounds good to me. All right, so now there's two different types of goblins, which is kind of unfortunate. Not really. It just means I have to make two new... Oh, hey, and it's already green. Perfect. That makes this literally no easier because I could have just filled it with green in 1 second. Goblin? Goblin? Where did you go? I literally just shaved it. Where did I shave it to? Oh, I didn't save it in the correct folder. Oopsies. There we go. Goblin. Let's load you in. Okay, so the goblin is not any easier. We're going to split him in thirds again. Give him long legs? I don't know. Something like that. Seems appropriate. I guess I'm kind of thinking I'm getting really strong... What's that dude's name from Lord of the Rings? Is it Schmeagol or something? I guess it's with an O. Schmeagol. Oh, this is perfect. This is like exactly what I'm looking for. Check this out. Oh, I could just be doing Shift Control V. This is exactly what I want in a goblin. Big eyes, messy teeth, and just awful hair. So that makes that pretty easy. So let's start with the messy hair. This green also maybe is a bit too green. So let me make it a little more pale. There we go. Excuse me? There we go. So now the messy hair coming in. Let's see. We'd want some... Oh, that's... No, that's... Let's go to the paintbrush. Let's set the opacity higher. Yeah, okay, that's working. And then we'll go do like a big curly hair coming around the top, because, I mean, why not, I guess, huh? And some hair going there. Some long hairs coming down the back. Oh yeah, this is gold right here. Then he needs gigantic, obscenely large eyes. Okay, that's a little too obscenely large. I was thinking more along the lines of, like, I don't know, 8 pixels wide. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, that is perfect. Check my Discord DMs for no reason. Okay. And what am I supposed to use this for? But that is perfect. That'll make it into the game for something. What's it licensed as? Can it be like CC0? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anyways, because I have to, unless you're going to license it as CC by SA 4.0. Oh, CC0, that works. Thanks. I'll still credit it to you anyways. I don't know what to use this for. But it'll be so good. I need oh wait. I want to put in a soldier. This would be perfect for the soldier to fight the goblin bases. Okay, let's get back to our goblin here. I don't know. He needs pupils in his eyes. And we're going to kind of put them both offset wonky, like he's looking off to the side. I'm not going to have enough room for his mouth. So I guess for that we'll select this and then do like a, oh wait, this will be perfect. We'll put the mouth down like that, and then we will fill the mouth with black. Hold up a second, something just broke. Sorry about that. I got hydroponics in the other room, and the return water system, I guess, is what it would be called. Got plugged up with some seaweed. Algae. Ooh. It's a non-issue, though, because there's a secondary return line just in case that should ever happen. So I did not get a flood. Okay. Now we're going to go with like white teeth. And we're going to do, oh, this is so perfect. Dude, this is amazing. Such a good goblin. He doesn't even need anything else. That right there, I suppose. I did make a comment about seeing bottoms or something. I suppose we'll give him a little loincloth kind of deal, huh? So we'll go like this, but unfortunately that's going to mess up his hair. I should have drawn his loincloth before I did the hair. Because now I'm going to have to try to fix that. Oh well. We'll just do a thin little strip like this. There we go. And then in the front here, kind of make him look like a sumo wrestler, honestly. This little thing. I don't know, it's probably inappropriate to ask, but do goblins even have genitals? Like, is this really necessary? But whatever. And then back to the hair. I think that was black and that was the paintbrush. I'll just kind of... Oh, good enough. At this resolution, you can't even tell. People should be centered so it stares at you. I don't know if I can actually center them. Well, I could center them, but they'd have to be... Well, you know what? Actually, I like that. That works too. All right, let's see what this actually looks like. So this is going to be the goblin... Should this be the scout or the rogue? Because there's two different goblins. Well, the scout's the only one that exists currently, so this is becoming the scout just by default. And for some reason there we go. Do I want to replace it? Yes, because currently it's just a solid green anyways. All right. I cannot wait to see how hilarious this looks. Goblin, meet human. Human, meet goblin. I hope you enjoy your stay, because I sure won't. Okay, let's put this to closest. And make him not shiny. Oh, dude, it's so perfect. I don't know why that's not. I want to move it. Okay, whatever. We'll go to this screen. I want to get them side by side. Let me move it at a smaller percentage. There we go. For some reason they're, I don't know, maybe 1.6. 625. I don't know. It is what it is. That's a pretty fearsome looking goblin if you ask me. The textures are so unhinged. But if you take the texturing process so unseriously. This is all temporary. I have to have something for I can't ship a game and have temporary assets with just bogus. Oh, I can only spawn in the rogue. And he doesn't have a texture yet. But he's going to come and attack stuff. Because these are all going to be at some place replaced with actual, like, you know, models of people. So I'm not going to spend a ton of time making a texture that I just need for the game. Is there one floating around out here? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Perfect. Hey, buddy. I just want to know if you're walking the right way, man. Just standing still. Oh, I have to re-export this mesh. That's why it's not skinning correctly. You know, there's more than one way to skin a cat, which is a really weird expression because exactly who's going around skinning cats? Like, I mean, I guess if you are, more power to you, but I've never heard of anybody doing that. Like, we don't usually, like, oh yeah, I have this beautiful cat skin purse. Yeah, that looks pretty demented. I love it. It's great. You know what I should have done, though? I should have thrown just a smidge of HSV noise on the skin, too. Which, unfortunately, if I do that now, is going to mess up everything. But no, because I can just do this. All right. Nope, I want it really dulled out. Just enough to put a little something there, but not enough where it's annoying. I need to fix this. So when you're in first person mode, when you come back in the game, you stay in that. Hey, bud. Don't worry about this. You can't see this in the actual game unless you have debug privileges. Do something, man. Gonna be seeing that goblin in my nightmares. Oh, this is only the scout. You gotta wait for the rogue. The rogue's the mean guy. All right, so we're gonna call this scout. And then select none. I'll start from scratch for the rogue. Why not? I did not want a layer group. I wanted a new layer. Normal, sure. And we're gonna call this the rogue. We'll turn the scout off. I'm gonna use a completely different base color. Let me close some of these. I don't really need these pictures because I'm not referencing anything off of them anymore. Okay, now what I'm looking for some inspiration is, let's see. Oh yeah, this is, yes. Also Lord of the Rings. I'm kind of, ooh, what is that? This is looking good. So we're going to go ahead and copy the image, then Control-Shift-V. There we go. So this is also from Lord of the Rings, I guess. Red eyes. Okay, we can work with that. Very pale skin. Let's just steal some skin texture here. From some with a little less highlight to it. There we go. That looks good. And then we'll just fill the entire... Fill. Black? What? No. Huh? Okay, that was gray. So why did it become black? There we go. All right. And then, I think I learned my lesson. I'm going to do another layer. And we'll leave this one on the underside so I can tweak the colors and I can do the filters and stuff on it, and then I can build on top of it. Okay, so we have that, and then we have what will be essentially the clothing layer. But it's not clothes. I mean, I guess an Egyptian mummy? A not nice orc? Urahaya? I don't know. It's something from it's a thumbnail from a YouTube video, I guess. The Ring of Power finally makes orcs as scary as they should be. Something from, I'm assuming that's Lord of the Rings. I don't know. It sounded like it. We're gonna give him a helmet, and that'll be like a dirty bronze-ishy color, I guess. And so that'll come in about here. It'll be like a half helmet, I guess. It'll come up with a little nose protector thing, even though, did that have a nose? Yeah, it's got like a little nub. We'll call it a nose. It also kind of looks like a heart, but it's not a heart, I promise. And then, yeah, I guess we just have to fill this all in. Like that, so I can fill bucket it. Perfect. You know what? Let's actually go ahead with a brush. Not on white. I want it to make it darker. A darker color, make it slightly larger. Put some opacity in there, and let's do like some shading here, some blurring. Kind of put some dirt on the bottom edge of it, because why not? This dirt here was really not a good choice because now I kind of have to put dirt around the whole perimeter of the top, which isn't great. And then I have to also put it here so it kind of fits. And then just like some scratches from the epic battles he's been in and stuff, you know, because he is, after all, a fierce orc warrior. Yeah, okay, so then we'll go ahead and select none on that. And then his eyes were kind of like these sunken, hollow, soulless. I'm kind of limited with the little eye hole things I made there, but they're going to be like this dark redishy kind of color. Yeah, that looks good. And I may even do these with the paintbrush. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Let's get to, oh, it's a little big. Still way too big. 4. Okay, let's go up to 5. Bump the opacity up all the way. And then just do this. Oh, this is going to be good. I can tell already. And then a little black dot in the middle. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, that's so good. The textures haven't gotten any less unhinged. And it's funny because the rest of the textures in the game are like, I think, really nice. Like, they're pretty much all. The only ones that aren't are the metal and the stone textures, and those were procedural textures that I made in Blender. Otherwise, everything is all from photos I've taken over the years. I have hundreds of thousands of photos, probably. And that's what I used. His nose protector isn't quite long enough, so I'm going to have to make that a teeny bit longer. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get we got morbid textures before GTA 6. GTA 6 doesn't exist? That's Rockstar Games, right? What are they doing? How are they not making GTA 6? There we go. And then, so he kind of has this mouth thing with teeth. I don't know how well I'm going to represent that. And it kind of comes, okay, so we'll do something like this. Oh, that's a terrible color to use for his mouth. I do need to get some shading in there, don't I? I can work on that. We use dodge and burn. Let me get the mouth in here first. So I need to go on this layer, select that, then come back here, darken this up a bit. There we go. And then, not paintbrush, pencil, please. It's gonna start pretty high, I think. Oh yeah, and then it gets wider at the bottom because this picture is gospel. It's our reference image. That was unintentional, but you know what? It works. Wait a second. That's not... For some reason, I suddenly care about symmetry. That should be there. There we go. Okay. By now, I'm a fairly experienced pixel artist. No, actually, I would be better off using Krita to do this, and I could be doing it all with my graphics tablet. I mean, I could use it in GIMP too, I suppose, but again, this is meant to just be quick throwaway garbage, which is ending up to not be so quick, but it will still be throwaway garbage. And then his teeth actually look absolutely grotesque, but I have very few pixels to work with. So I'm going to go with a yellowish white and do something like this. Yep. And then I'm going to come in with a dark and a paintbrush. Oh, wait, that didn't work. Oh, because I didn't pick the paintbrush. And kind of color into the mouth to darken it up. And if that darkens some of the teeth a bit, oh, perfect. There we go. So be it. All right, so then, that works, but I don't like that. So let's do it differently. Select that. Let's just make it a little bit darker here. It's darker and put a touch more red into it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, another nightmare? Good. I'm glad I can make nightmare fuel for you. And actually, you know what? Let's put a little bit of shadowing around the entirety of the inside of the helmet. Mainly around the eyes there. But also let's put a little bit around the full perimeter because, you know, the helmet would have... it's not pressing into the skin. Okay, so we have that looking pretty good. I feel like it might need some highlighting or something. Oh no, it needs like a big bloody scar. It needs a couple bloody scars. That's what we're missing. I mean, scars technically aren't bloody because they've healed, but oh, there, that's it. That's making the image. Like, this guy is a hardened battle warrior. Also, no clothes. Also, I'm drawing this all on the wrong layer. But that's fine, actually, because his scars would be under his clothes, not on top of his clothes. Also, he should have, like, a big club. A big Ooga Booga caveman club. I'm thinking something... Oh, that... No, let's make it on a paintbrush. Okay, maybe not. Let's make it with the pencil, but with a smaller pencil? Okay, so if this is... Yeah, we want to start small and get big. Oh, yeah, there we go. Big old club. And then we'll do the magic wand selection. And we'll paint a bit of shading in it. I don't know why I'm getting so involved with shading on this one when all the other ones are like, whatever, who cares? I'm just trying to make it really scary, I guess. Am I going to have to put a horror tag on this now? It's too scary. It's going to have an 18 plus RTA rating. Is it RTA? Whoever the rating people are. Unaccompanied minors must be... No, wait. How does it go? People under 18 must be accompanied by an adult or something. There we go. Yeah, it's got some real good shading going there. Okay, and then... Okay, so I drew all of that on the second layer, which is fine, doesn't matter. Does need a bit of clothes. So we're going to go with some tattered stuff again. That does need to be underneath this, but on top of that. Yeah, almost 4K subs. Almost. I don't know, the stream keeps replaying itself. I don't know what you mean. Just I keep repeating myself? Making the same hideous textures over and over? Oh, I can't even see that right now because I'm streaming. That's fine. Yeah, I've been sitting at like 1700 for the last several weeks. A bit of clothing is the last thing to do here. Now, unfortunately, if I make him white, you can't even tell because he's so pale. So I think maybe I'll take the texture from the helmet here. Let's get a sample on that. There we go. Looks good to me. And then we'll come in here. No, actually, I got to do it here. But I don't want to paint over my beautiful club. So I will select all of that, I think. Ooh. Perfect. I mean, I didn't want to brush that big, but if we ignore the big brush... Oh, whoa, what? No, I do not want to... No, I'm not trying to close it. I was trying to go to an eraser. And get rid of this one row of pixels. Oh, the stream was lagging and freezing. Is that my fault? I'm getting this message saying that the stream's not getting enough data. But, I mean, I'm just... Oh, it's your internet. Okay. I mean, I'm sorry that your internet's trash, but at least I'm not the one at fault. Okay, so now go back to the paint, or the pencil. And we'll give this one a bit bigger of a whatever you call this. Bit of clothing. For no reason at all. Again, I don't know if this thing would have genitals either. Is it in Lord of the... Didn't whoever the bad guy is in Lord of the Rings, didn't he like make the orcs from goo or something? So if they were created from goo and they didn't, you know, they're not sexually reproducing, would they? Would there be any reason for them to have... I don't think so. Not that this is anything to do with Lord of the Rings, because it's not, but I'm just saying. All right, let's check this out. I cannot wait to see what this looks like. I know I can already see what it looks like just looking at it here, but that it's not the same, you know? Where's my goblin at? He's way over here. Did I re-export that? I don't even remember. Did I? Yeah, I think I did. Oh, yeah, I did, because we were looking at him in game. All right, so there's our scout. Oh, I can't wait. It's not centered. Oh, well. You know what? He needs another club. A club for each hand. What kind of a rookie... What kind of weird... Oh, no, it's selecting everything. I don't want that. Oh, well. No worries. I can just do this. What kind of lame goblin would only have one club? Now, unfortunately, I don't know. Can I flip a floating layer? Transform, flip horizontal. I can. Sweet. And we'll just anchor it to that. Yeah. Sweet. All right, let's check it out in game. See what this looks like. Let's check out the nightmare fuel that I have created. I have a feeling they're rotated the wrong way. Oh no, he's walking sideways. Bro! That means the little goblins are too. Oh, they're both the same size, but the scouts. I need a scout goblin. No, I don't want to see you dudes anymore. Go away. I need a scout. The orcs are actually just converted from elves. Wait, what? But I thought the elves were like the good guys. Good guys. I don't know. Okay, so it needs to be rotated. He was going sideways. Rotate on the Z90. That might be the wrong 90 though. Because I didn't pay enough attention. Also, I need to tweak their collision box so that it's the right height. Oh no, I think I fixed it. Or they're walking backwards now. Hey, bud. What's cooking, man? You look pretty upset. What happened? Are some intrepid explorers encroaching on your sacred territory? Oh, hey, bud. What's kicking, bud? You gonna mine some metal? Hey, he's mining metal. Look how happy he is to mine metal. Why does he look like he's sideways? I don't think he is, though. All right. I believe among the other monsters, Morgoth made. He also created the orcs, which were a corruption of the elves. Most of the monsters created by Morgoth were corruptions of real things. I don't know enough about Lord of the Rings to know anything about that. All I know is the iconic, "You shall not pass." And then doesn't he die anyways? Like, okay. Way to go, bud. I mean, the dragon did look pretty cool, though. But then you just still died. What a loser. And did the dragon pass then? I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you. Isn't there something with like a... Whoever the dude is, the little dude. The Hobbit, Keebler. Whatever he is. He has a ring. He has a ring that he throws into a lava pit at some point. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6/16. I gotta come down a quarter from the top. Goblin, I just need to adjust your collision box really quick. It's at 0 right now, so it should be at -0.375. That's probably not right, but I'm going to find out really quick. And then... Oh, wait, I made that way too short. Way too short. Hey, bud, your collision box comes up to your underwear. Oh, woman killed Sauron. How can you not know Lord of the Rings? Okay, I'm completely lost in the conversation now. I think I did this the wrong way. I think I wanted to actually do -0.125 because I wanted to go down 125 from the top. And I was doing it the other way, coming up from the bottom. So that I think I knew what I was doing, and I just did my math backwards. Yep, I just did my math backwards. Also, how are things dying out here? I don't understand. All right, well, we have our, you know, the back of this little delivery dude actually looks awful. With no hair. You really need some hair, dude. But, nah, whatever. I like it. It looks so good. You have these nice high quality textures, like this nice brick texture and this nice stone texture and this nice wood texture. Although I will admit the roof of the towers is just red with some HSV noise. It's not that great. And then the top of this is like a metal barred window from in a park. And then the side is siding. Actually, this right here is siding from the same building that wet window is pulled out of. And then this cement texture here is actually some cement circle that was in the same park, like for a drain thing. And then this chimney texture is from a stone wall. This was another random chunk of cement I had a picture of. These windows actually are the same as the top is that same texture. So just texture of an old door. And this was, I think, a hay bale I took a picture of. I did draw the texture for the pine trees. This is like a amalgamation, if that's the right word, of several different textures and just kind of layered on top of each other. And it kind of works. And then the storage pit. Well, this is just some logs. That was easy enough. And then this was... Well, these were actually a giant chunk of metal, which I used as a texture for something else. Oh, that's the same metal as the base and the top on these. And this was just like a picture of some flat stone or something. Everyone does, yeah. Well, HSV is just so easy. It's not great, but it's so easy. And then this is actually a wooden fence from the same park. 95% of the photos for the textures here are from the same park. The only one that's not is this brick. And that's from the side of a warehouse. But otherwise, like, is this wood one too? Yeah, this wood was from the roof of a building in that park. So many of these textures are from the same park. It's crazy. The dirt here, actually, that was hand painted. That was yours truly. And the texture, oh, I have to put in the logging camp too. I probably can't build that. Oh, I had enough resources, nice. We'll just put it over here. No, it doesn't matter. Oh! No, what? No! Also, double no. What? This is broke. This is so broke. Let me look at that real quick here. That is not right. Logging camp 2 is clearly using the wrong texture. That should be 2. And the tiles... What are the tiles called? I know it exists because I made a thumbnail for it. And I couldn't get the thumbnail if I didn't have the texture for Blender. Koboldlogging _2. Oh, wait a second. I'm putting that in the wrong... Modifying the wrong node. Node 2. Oh, because I'm using the AO bake from before. Yeah, we don't actually want to be using the AO bake. That's garbage now. You know, Slur is... There we go. Slur is fun, but I have issues where you have to create your texture larger than you need it to be and then run Slur and then crop it, because otherwise the top and the bottom edge pull alpha in, and it just does not work. So, this brick texture, same park. This stucco texture, not same park. All of the windows, yeah, it's the same windows on the farmhouse and the roof of the base. The door, it's actually just the window scaled taller. This terracotta roof here, that is not from the park. And then these pillars, I think, are actually the same stucco material as this. And then the chimney is hand painted. That's, yeah. But yeah, there we go. It's a great day to be alive. Hey, goblins attacking the tower! We gotta get up close and personal here. Hey, bud. Why are you looking sideways? Are you actually a... Wait. Where's your face? I bet they're actually attacking the fence. No? Why would you attack a fence when you could... No, they're definitely attacking the tower. Oh, boy. Will this be like Roblox? What? Roblox? No! Ew! It's a tower defense real-time strategy hybrid that you still can't win or lose. Because currently you can't remove your base at all. And if the goblins do manage to destroy it, nothing happens. So I need to change that so that you can actually lose. And I need to make a soldier so you can attack their base. And their base is still supposed to spawn other buildings when they get enough materials. But that's not going to happen because there's no way I'm getting that done in 3 days. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you today. How long did this go? 2 hours? Okay, that's about what I was expecting. I will get these changes pushed up onto Notabug, and you can play with the beautiful new textures for all of the units. They are... I'm biased, of course, but I think they're very good. Yeah. So didn't really get anything that needed to be done, but at least now there's not temporary textures being used in the game. Because obviously that's not good. That's how you lose points right off the bat. Also, this is terrible. Because everybody's going to know, oh, why is there nothing on the research tab? Clearly, you bit off more than you could chew. Oh, this needs to go bye-bye. Oh, I'm just going to go ahead and comment that out right now. That's player inventory pages. That's what it's called. And that is on the building tab. And there is this image called null.png, which even has a comment saying, probably remove. I was going to put like a darker section of this or something to border it out. I don't know. It sounded like a good idea. Use clip and it'll get rid of the alpha. Wait, what? I have to try this out now. We'll just do it on just some random, I don't know. Here, this looks good. Okay. So if I do a selection, so we'll say we'll box select the dirt here. And then filters, and that's blur, right? No, wait, that's noise. Noise slur. Oh, is this too small where I can't even slur it? Oh. Probably helps if I'm selected on the layer that actually has something. I was selected on the text layer. Okay, so if I do all this randomization, use selection as input. Wait a second. Has something changed in this? Well, now I'm getting weird stuff. Oh. No, I remember. Yes, so as you repeat it, it only slurs. That's what it is. It slurs in one direction. That's my issue with it. And as far as I know, you don't get to pick. Like, it's good, and then it slurs downward. Well, what if I want it slurring on an angle or to the side? You don't, that's not an option. I suppose you could just rotate the texture to make it work. But here, yeah, I am getting one random white pixel. And if I do a bunch of repeats, which I'm not really sure what repeat means. I don't know. If there's any filter transparent, it'll be black. Well, on square textures. Oh, clip in the game itself. Okay. Well, Dan's going to ramp things up. Let me get this pushed real quick. That is the wrong place to be pushing from. I pulled out, over the weekend, I pulled out all of the non-necessary materials from the game. So, like all the SVGs and the AO bakes and stuff. Those don't exist anymore. I don't think it makes any difference if you've already pulled it because obviously you already downloaded them and they're all still being stored in Git history. And I think even if you just clone it, you get those files in the history. I'm not 100% sure how that actually all works. But after the game jam, all of the assets, as far as the Blender files, will be uploaded to some repository someplace or just hosted on my website. I don't know which. But obviously have to wait till after the game jam because I wouldn't want anybody to take my marvelous assets and use them in their own game. Although at this point, I think it's probably far enough along where it's kind of too late for anybody to do anything with it. You know, you got like 3 days. Good luck making my models work for whatever you're doing. We'll just do unit textures. Finally. Whoops, that didn't work. We'll see. I started typing a little too fast before it asked for my username. And I don't know. Oh, looks like it worked. Tend to use map UVs to square texture instead of creating UV maps. Oh, I mean, I've just been doing this for enough of a while now that a UV map's pretty easy for me. There we go. It's pushed. If you want to, it should be in the video description, assuming that this is working the way it's supposed to work. It should all be there. You can go ahead and download it and give it a spin. The new glorious texture, which I didn't show it to anybody, so only one person's seen it so far, which would be the creator of it and myself. So 2 people, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be epic. Very swole. It'll make a great soldier texture. I can't wait. You're gonna love it, or you'll hate it. I don't know. It should be good stuff. Probably do another stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, Wednesday. I think, what is it, Thursday night they have to be submitted? Yikes. Definitely running out of time here. 2 days and 22 hours. So that's Tuesday, Wednesday, and into Thursday. Yeah. Probably won't have a stream Thursday at all because I'm going to be frazzled, in a tizzy, trying to get all of the last minute things done so that way it doesn't look like a steaming pile of trash. Well, good for you. I guess my grand strategy didn't work of wasting people's time by letting them watch me work on my game to distract them from working on their own. Approval window closes Friday. If it doesn't, submission have to be done Thursday? I don't know. I definitely want to make sure it's submitted early enough. Yeah, so we're going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. Tune back in tomorrow for probably another stream, and hopefully I'll get some actually important gameplay things done. Like repairing, that's kind of big. That needs to be done. So many things, so little time. Well, I will catch you guys next time. No, I just need to remember how to end the stream. Submission window ends Thursday. That's what I thought. Hey, why does it show nothing? That's cool, but also not useful.